Are you familiar with Masjid al-Haram?
Masjid?
Masjid al-Haram.
Yes.
You're familiar with this?
You are haram.
No, Masjid al-Haram in Saudi. Okay.
I know. To a Muslim, I am haram. To a Muslim, I am an enemy. Kafir. If I end up in his backyard in Somalia, he might kill me immediately. I completely understand. His grandmother's spectacles have come out again.
Okay, so
Now try yourself.
what's your issue?
Masjid al-Haram, please. Let the young man here please speak. Two specific questions I have about Masjid al-Haram. Masjid al-Haram was a religious place of worship. Wow. Excuse me, sir, please. Masjid al-Haram was a religious place of worship recorded in the Qur'an. Two specific questions. Why did the Muslims delusionally think that Masjid al-Haram had to be taken over by Muslims? Question number one. Question number two is, why did they employ physical violence and murderous hatred towards the custodians of Masjid al-Haram to take over what was delusionally theirs as recorded in the Quran?
Sorry. So you're talking about the period of Jahiliyyah, yes? When the Muslim...
Listen to me,
when the
please.
Prophet Muhammad
Okay,
came-
no, I asked a simple question.
No. It's not simple.
Please.
You're saying it's a simple question.
Please.
No, you're saying it's a simple question.
Please listen. Is there any Muslim who would answer a question?
He's answering you.
No, I'm answering.
Why did the Muslim... I'll repeat my
Black
question.
and white, you're saying everything
I'll
black and white.
repeat my question again. Why did the
Don't
Muslims...
speak to him. Don't speak to him, bro.
It's not the end of the world. He's
No,
not gonna do it.
don't speak to him because it doesn't matter what answer you gave to him. He will still go and did something. Let me tell you something, bro.
Sure.
Let me tell you something. When a man fall
What's
into a
happening
pit,
Yeah.
you do not use
you know
your
his friends?
foot and you push him in the pit like that.
Wow.
Take him out.
Wow.
What you do,
Choose.
you use the word
Wow.
of
Don't
Christ
shout, please. Excuse me, sir.
to
Excuse me.
lift him out the pit.
In Islamic tradition, the Masjid al-Haram is seen as the sacred sanctuary first built by Abraham and Ishmael. The Qur'an describes them raising its foundations in a barren valley, establishing it as a place of worship for their descendants. This narrative provides the basis for the claim that the Masjid al-Haram has stood as a symbol of monotheism since the dawn of human history. Yet, when viewed through a historical lens, this claim is difficult to verify, as there is no archaeological evidence or contemporary record confirming the existence of the Kaaba in the time of Abraham. In non-Muslim sources, references to Mecca or the Kaaba are virtually absent before the 7th century. Classical writers such as Diodorus Siculus mention a sacred site in Arabia that was revered by the Arabs, but there is no explicit reference to Mecca or the Masjid al-Haram. Only after the rise of Islam do Christian and Jewish texts begin to mention the Arabs as a new religious community, but they still do not detail the role of the Kaaba. This raises the question, was Mecca already established as a universal religious center before Islam, or was its prominence constructed later through the Islamic narrative? Islamic sources themselves affirm that before Muhammad, the Kaaba housed hundreds of idols worshipped by various Arab tribes, with the Quraysh serving as its custodians. The Kaaba functioned not only as a symbol of tribal identity, but also as an economic hub, since Mecca lay along trade routes linking Yemen with Syria. In this way, the Masjid al-Haram served a dual purpose from the beginning, a place of religious cult and a means of social and economic legitimacy. After Muhammad's conquest of Mecca in 630 CE, the Kaaba was cleansed of idols, the prayer direction was fixed toward it, and the Masjid al-Haram was elevated as the universal center of Islamic worship. Over time, especially under the Umayyad and Abbasid dynasties, the Masjid al-Haram was expanded and renovated, signifying that control of this sanctuary also meant control of spiritual authority. This is why the Masjid al-Haram has never been merely a theological landmark. It has also served as a powerful instrument of political legitimacy. Modern scholarship has questioned Mecca's role as a global trade hub in the pre-Islamic era, since it does not appear in Byzantine or Persian records. Thinkers like Patricia Crone have suggested that Mecca was more likely a local religious center, which was later elevated into the global stage of history through Islamic tradition as the heart of monotheism.
Masjid al-Haram,
This is what this
why did the Muslims delusionally think Masjid al-Haram was theirs?
Okay, so You're talking about when the Prophet came back
I'll repeat the question one more.
to Mecca.
I'll repeat the question one more. Why did?
I'm not. I was walking in the park.
Please, please. Why did?
I know it's a waste of time.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to speak to me or would you like to speak to him? What would you like
I'm
to do?
speaking to both of you.
Please, please. And I don't want to speak. Now, this is wasting time. If you'd like to speak to me,
All of you men are very.
sure. Please, folks.
We're having a conversation.
Why? Okay, then that's fine. Keep moving. Hello, sir. Are you Muslim, sir? Where are you from? Where are you from? You're from India? Masjid al-Haram. Please come here, please.
Jesus.
No, wait, sir, please.
Let me use the camera. Jesus.
There, please come here. Here. The Hollywood acting there. Please, thank you very much.
I will try my best.
Masjid al-Haram. You know Masjid al-Haram?
Yes, of course.
Why do the Muslims delusionally think Masjid al-Haram was theirs in the 7th century?
Why? Because since the day as Adam came to be on this earth, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made his first masjid, that is the haram, and it will be the last till the end of this world.
Please listen to me.
Yeah,
Please
no,
listen
I
to
don't
me.
understand your
No,
question.
please listen.
Yeah.
Please listen.
Yeah.
Do you understand the word why?
Yeah.
You need to give an evidence-based reason right now. Reason, not fancy stories.
No reason. You have
Reason,
to go to
reason,
Qur'an.
reason.
Reason is that is the
Why?
first
Please,
place
why?
of earth.
Have you got any evidence for this?
Yes,
That Masjid
in the
al-Haram.
Quran. Yes, in the Quran.
Wow.
Yes.
Masjid al-Haram
Yeah.
being Islamic.
Yeah.
Any evidence pre-Islamic for this?
Any evidence? It is in a surah. Surah I'm sorry.
How many surahs are there in the Quran?
Forget about how many surahs or anything.
Hello, sir, please.
But I can tell you.
Is he your friend?
I can tell you. No.
He needs help. Please.
I
You're
don't
his
have full
friend.
knowledge, but I have what
No,
knowledge I have. That is 100% true.
Once.
Yeah.
If you have knowledge,
Yeah.
please focus on the question carefully again.
Yeah.
I'll ask again.
Huh.
Clearly,
Unfortunately,
no,
I
but
don't
please,
have the Quran.
no problem. I have the Quran. I'll give you the Quran. No problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Clearly, the Muslims
Yeah.
took over Masjid al-Haram. I completely agree. In the 7th century, they did that. I completely agree.
No, since the
Please listen. Please listen.
Adam.
No, once.
No, that is wrong.
Please listen.
What you are telling is wrong. I'm
Please
so
listen.
sorry. Yeah.
Please listen.
Yeah.
In the 7th century,
Yeah.
they took it over. I completely agree. Why is the question? Why do they think that place of worship belonged to them? Why?
It's not belong to them, not them. It belong to whole earth. Masjid al-Haram. It's for everybody.
Did you understand my question?
Yes.
You're not listening.
No.
Masjid al-Haram.
Yes. It is for the universe. That Masjid al-Haram is
Look
for
at him.
universe.
Is that?
Yes.
I'm asking
Yes,
a
for
specific
everyone.
question.
It is not only for
Sure.
Muslim.
No problem, sir. Thank you much.
It is not only for Muslim. It's for.
Yeah, can I go to
everyone.
Mecca today?
Yes, of course.
Can I go to Mecca
Yes,
today?
I will take with you.
How many Muslims think I can reach Mecca today as a Christian?
You don't know.
Again?
Mecca. Can I go to Mecca as a
Yes, I will
Christian?
take you with my own
Why is this guy
expenses.
deluded?
No,
Have you
I
ever
will
been to
take
Mecca?
with my own expenses. I will take you. Are you ready to come with me?
Listen,
right now.
listen
Oh,
to
wait,
me.
no, to the Kaaba, you mean?
Right now.
To
Yes,
Mecca,
Kaaba,
Mecca,
yes.
yeah.
Oh, he's not allowed.
No, he's allowed.
No, you're lying.
He is allowed now. He is
Don't worry. Don't worry.
You're lying. You're lying.
Is he your friend, sir?
Wait,
No.
he's allowed now.
Everybody is allowed.
Have you got a friend? Excuse me,
No,
sir.
no, Mecca. Kaaba.
Ah,
As a Christian.
everybody is allowed.
I'm a Christian, but
Everybody is allowed.
can you as a Christian?
Yes,
No, he
you
actually
can.
said this.
You can.
Somewhere in between he said, if you accept Islam.
Of course. No, if you are not accepting
Terms and
Islam, no
conditions.
problem. I will take this.
You
My
take- that's-
responsibility.
don't worry.
In all front of them, in cameras.
I know.
It's my challenge
Don't
to you.
worry, don't
Come
worry.
with me.
Don't
Don't
I
worry.
will
He's a
take with you.
Taki expert. Don't worry.
No.
I am
I'm
the coolest
challenging you.
Taki
I'm
expert.
challenging you in
Don't
front
challenge
of
me,
cameras,
please.
everything.
I
I
sure.
will take with
Thank
my
you,
own
thank you,
expenses.
thank you very much.
Without
Sure,
anything,
excuse me,
I'll
sir.
take you over
Look,
there.
I
I think
can't.
you're lying.
Once.
No,
I think
I'm
you're
not
lying.
lying.
Excuse me,
I'm
sir.
not
I
lying.
can't
I'm
debate
not lying in
foolishness,
front
please, I
of
can't.
cameras.
I think you're lying.
No.
The prohibition against non-Muslims, including Christians, from entering Mecca and the Masjid al-Haram has its roots in the earliest texts and practices of Islam. Over time, it developed through scholarly interpretation, was reinforced by political power, and eventually became enshrined in modern state law. Its foundation lies in Qur'an 9:28, which declares that polytheists are impure and must not approach the sacred mosque after a certain year. This verse was revealed around 631-632 CE, after the expedition to Tabuk, and on the eve of the great pilgrimage led by Abu Bakr and Ali. At first, the prohibition targeted the pagan Arabs who still practiced pilgrimage rituals steeped in idolatry. Yet later interpretations broadened its scope. Some commentators applied the ban to all non-Muslims, including Jews and Christians, while others allowed people of the book access to certain areas, but not to the Masjid al-Haram itself. History shows that before this restriction was enforced, non-Muslims had indeed visited the Kaaba. The Quraysh maintained it as both a religious sanctuary and an economic hub, drawing tribes from across Arabia who brought their idols there. Only after the Quranic prohibition was fully implemented did Mecca become an exclusive zone for Muslims. In the classical period, Islamic jurists formalized this boundary. Though the major schools of law expressed subtle differences, they largely agreed that non-Muslims were forbidden from entering Mecca. Under the Umayyad and Abbasid caliphates, this ban became not only a symbol of the sanctity of the holy city, but also a powerful tool of political legitimacy. To control the Kaaba was to control Islam's most sacred symbol. Throughout the Middle Ages and into the Ottoman era, the rule was upheld. European travelers like Ludovico di Varthema in the 16th century and Richard Burton in the 19th century only managed to enter by disguising themselves as Muslims. The fact that they risked their lives to sneak in illustrates how strictly the prohibition was maintained. When the Saudi dynasty seized the Hijaz in the early 20th century, the restriction was tightened and institutionalized. Checkpoints were placed on the roads leading into Mecca, marked with signs reading "Muslims only," a rule that still stands today. What began as a ban on pagan ritual worship eventually evolved into a modern state law that fully closes Mecca to all non-Muslims.